Hello, y'all. Just coming back from church, and I just wanted to say, what's today? July 24th. And so I was fine today. I was fine yesterday. And for some reason, earlier today, I was fine. I was on my way to church. And I was like, oh my gosh, I miss my dad. Like, I miss him. And it was like on the way to church, it hit me. It was nothing really that like triggered me. It was nothing that triggered me. For the last 3 months, I have been really trying to steer clear of triggers, but you just never know what's going to trigger you. You never know what you're going to see throughout your day. That's going to make you cry or make you sad. But I was on my way to church, and I just said that I miss my dad. Like, I started to get a habit because I do have his ashes in a necklace, and I do have like a small, like really small urn. And I come down and I say, "Good morning, Daddy." And, just went on. I think I was running late because I had to run errands before church and after church. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like school shopping season. And like on the way, I was just like, yeah, I miss him. And then like my eyes just started sweating just like now. My eyes just started sweating and crying, and even going into church and even at church, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I really miss him. And it's been 3 months. Last weekend, we got back together, and in the spirit of my dad, I could just hear him saying, when I'm going to see you. when I'm going to see you. And so I was like, he would still want us to get together, even in his absence. And so I was moved to get like my stepmom, my brother, all of us together, to just come and chill, because that's what we used to do. We used to just to go to their house and chill and talk and everything. And so we did last week, and I was okay. I saw him, and I was okay. And I had professional development. And this week with my job, and was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday that we had like thousands of employees, so we was let loose and everything. And so I decided to sit next to like one of the directors in my department. She was like, you're more than welcome to sit here. I was like, okay. And so I end up sitting there, and she asked how I'm doing. And even in that moment, I was like, because she sent me a card in the mail and everything. And I was talking to her, and I was like, well, I mean, that my dad passed, and so I'm just kind of making it by day. And then I started to tear up in the middle of thousands or hundreds of, we was all eating Chick-fil-A, so everybody was at their own table like eating, and I was like, my eyes were getting really, really teary. I was like, yeah. And she was telling me her story of her, it's been going on 5 years for her grandmother. She said, I can just hear her voice still. And then the other director of my department, she lost her dad last year, this time, like in July. And so she was, she could relate. And she was like, I just believe, the other director who I was talking to at first, she was like, I just believe that your steps were ordered to be right here on today, because that, I'll call her Miss M. Miss M's, she's going through that right now. And I was like, yeah. And I just said, I just don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know I used to tell people I don't know the triggers, but sometimes I don't even have to have one. I just, like, today I was like, I just miss my dad. I just miss him. I miss him so much. And I don't know. I had a lot of emotions. I was telling somebody, I was like, I texted her, I said, because she saw it today, and she was like, I was like, yeah, okay. Because I don't like when people ask me how I'm doing, because it makes me want to cry even more. And she, she texted me, she was like, big hugs to you. And I appreciate it. I was telling her, I said, I had a lot of big emotions. I felt in a funk today. I had all of this going on. And I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening today. I'm here, but I'm not. And even though I need to go to church, like, it's not a place where you just go and spend Sunday mornings. Like, the things that happen in that place, you're reminded of them Tuesday or Friday when you're not there. And so even though sometimes I don't want to, but I know that I need to, because my future me will thank me for going to that service. And it'll stick today, it'll stick next month, but I just know I need to push through my emotions. Like I say, I was on my way to church when I started feeling bad. So, but yeah, just giving an update. I'm going through the motions. And just trying to let the motions happen when they happen. I have a big week ahead. I actually got the big 2 weeks ahead. My daughter starts kindergarten, and trying to get everything together. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. It's 3 months. Today is July the 24th. I said so July 24th.